Thank you for joining us for the Elementary Academic Derby. We're featuring Dixon Elementary School and Richlands Elementary School today. I know that you are anxious for us to begin, so let me just share a few announcements with you first and introductions. First is our scorekeeper is Pam Brewer. I'm Pam Thomas and I will be your moderator today. Now, of course, we want you to meet our stars, which are our participants, and we'll begin our introductions with Richlands.
My name is Tiffany Echternock, and I'm go to Richlands Elementary in Miss McKinney's class.
My name is Caitlin Hansen from Miss McIntyre's class.
My name is Jay Wilson. I'm from Miss McKinney's class.
My name is Connor Shoulders, and I'm from Miss Koch's class.
The coaches for Richlands Elementary are Mary Ann Field and Harry Pollock. Let's meet our players for Dixon.
You want me to go? My name is Jacob Gallagher, and I'm in Miss LaPierre's class.
My name is James Flincham. I'm in Miss Snyder's 5th grade class.
My name is Lily Hurtado, and I'm in Miss Rochelle's class.
My name is Naomi Millis, and I'm Miss Snyder's homeroom.
Renee Snyder is the coach for Dixon Elementary. Let me just remind you, teams, that those microphones are very, very sensitive, and he can pick up in the back every little sound that you make. So it's not really necessary for you to lean forward and to speak into that microphone because you may blow her ears out and his as well. You also need to remember to speak up so that Miss Brewer and myself can hear your answers as well as your parents and your friends out there. Okay, Dixon, 7 question goes to you first. Math is the category. Number X is 487. Number Y is 23. What is the value of X times Y? X is 487. Y is 23. What is the value of X times Y? Naomi?
11,201.
That is correct. Great. Science. Name the part of a cow you squeeze to get the milk out. James?
The udder.
That is correct. English. The words is, are, am, was, and were are all forms of what common verb? Lily?
Past tense.
Not past tense. We're looking for the verb, the common verb. Richlands? And it would be to be. History. Orval Faubus served 6 terms as his state's governor and is most famous now for his fight against black children attending the public schools. Name the southern state he governed. James?
Alabama.
No, very close though. Richlands? And that would be Arkansas. Literature. The Ernest Hemingway novel For Whom the Bell Tolls is set during the 20th century Civil War of what European country that ended with Francisco Franco in charge of that country for the next 35 years? James?
Spain.
It is Spain. Geography. Name the U.S. state that is home to Brigham Young University and contains a Great Salt Lake. James?
Utah.
It is Utah. Final category is in music. Written with a tic-tac-toe sign. It raises a musical note by half a step. Name this musical concept. James?
A half beat.
Not a half beat, but that's a good try. Richlands? Caitlin?
A half rest.
No, that's good as well. It's a sharp. Now 7 questions goes to Richlands. Math question for you first. The point on a circle is 3, 3. Those are the coordinates, 3, 3. Was rotated 180 degrees around its origin to its current location. What were the coordinates of its previous location? I'm going to repeat it. The point on the circle, 3, 3, those are the coordinates, was rotated 180 degrees around the origin to its current location. What were the coordinates of its previous location? Connor?
1.
No? Good try. I'm glad you tried, Connor. Let's go to Dixon. James?
183, 183.
No, that's a good try. If you were looking at it in the quadrants, it'd probably be easier. -3 and 3 would bring it full circle around, or half a circle. Science. The gauge on your car's dashboard that has a C at one end and an H at the other is measuring your car's what? Dixon? Naomi?
Heat.
Heat, the temperature. English, give the word for both a large group of soldiers and a large group of Boy Scouts. It's Richlands' question, James, sorry. Tiffany?
Troop.
Troop is it. History. His desire for presidents to have a royal title led some to call him his rotundity while he was vice president. This first president to live in the White House knew that he was obnoxious and suspected unpopular. Name this Massachusetts man who succeeded George Washington as America's second president. Connor?
John Adams.
John Adams is right. Good. Literature. Canadian writer Alice Munro, or Munro, who specializes in writing them, won the 2013 Nobel Prize for Literature. Other experts in this literary form have included Edgar Allan Poe and Washington Irving. Name this literary form, usually between 5 and 50 pages long, a lot longer than most poems, but not nearly as long as a novella or a novel. Jaden?
The Monroe Doctrine?
No, that's incorrect, but good try. Dixon? That was a lengthy question for a very short answer, a short story. Geography. Its upper peninsula is bordered by Lake Superior on the north. Name this U.S. state where the upper peninsula contains the cities of Iron Mountain and Marquette, borders Wisconsin, and is north and south of the area of the state with the most of the population, including those in its capital city, Lansing. Connor?
Michigan.
Michigan it is. Final category is in trivia. For 2013, it opened at 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving night in both Chicago and New York City, and thus ended its tradition of closing all day on Thanksgiving. Name this major department store chain made famous in the movie Miracle on 34th Street that sponsors an annual parade in New York City every Thanksgiving. Caitlin?
Macy's Parade.
Macy's is the store, and it is the Macy's Parade. We'll accept that, and that's the end of round one. And we'll be right back with our next round in just a second. Join us then.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
We've got a pretty close match going right now. 2 points separates the score. Richlands has 8 points, and Dixon has 10 points. We have new participants in this round. We'd like you to meet them, and we'll begin letting them introduce themselves from Richlands.
My name's Aiden Quinn, and I'm from Miss McKinney's class.
My name is Caleb Lovren, and I am from Miss Koch's class.
We also have a full new round of participants for Dixon, so let's hear from them.
My name is Colin Bittner, and I'm in Miss O'Para's class.
My name is Jacob Wilson, and I'm in Miss Queen's class.
My name is Aaron Mann, and I'm in Miss Snyder's class.
My name is Katie Johnson, and I'm in Miss Rochelle's homeroom.
And welcome new players. I forgot to remind you that on the bonus question, your bonus must come from your team captain, who would be Aiden on the bottom and Aaron on the top. Ready to begin, Richlands? First question's yours in spelling. Shakespeare is probably the world's best known playwright. Spell playwright. Jaden?
P-L-A-Y-R-I-G-H-T.
That's incorrect, but that's a very good try. I can't let you ring in right now, Tiffany. It's their turn. Let's go to Dixon. And the correct spelling is P-L-A-Y-W-R-I-G-H-T. It's kind of wacky the way that turns out, since he is actually writing. Dixon, grammar. Proper nouns are always capitalized. Tell me the proper nouns in this sentence. Listen carefully, and I will repeat it. The proper nouns. Last Wednesday, John and his family flew from Raleigh to Pittsburgh. Last Wednesday, John and his family flew from Raleigh to Pittsburgh. Jacob?
Wednesday, John, Raleigh, Pittsburgh.
That is correct. Great. Here's your bonus. I will reread the sentence. This time tell me what punctuation marks are needed and where they go. Last Wednesday, John and his family flew from Raleigh to Pittsburgh. Okay, Colin, you need to give your answer to Aaron. Okay, Aaron?
Comma after last Wednesday and period at the end.
That is correct. Good. Richlands literature. In what book does Mr. Tumnus give Mr. Beaver a handkerchief just before he is captured by the secret police? Jaden?
Narnia.
I'll accept that. It's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's in that series. For your bonus, in the Chronicles of Narnia, what is the name of the ship Prince Caspian takes to find the 9 noble lords exiled by his uncle? Is it Evening Splendor, Triumphant Sun, Dawn Treader, or Glorious Lion? Okay, Caleb, if you have an answer, give it to Aiden for your bonus.
Dawn Treader.
That is correct. Good. Dixon music. What do you call a small metal relative of the flute with a very high pitch? Colin?
Clarinet.
Not a clarinet. Let's go to Richlands. Aiden?
Piccolo.
The piccolo. That's right. Here's your, well, you don't get a bonus this time, but you get the next question in math. If Aaron goes to sleep at 9:30 p.m. and he sleeps 8 hours and 30 minutes, what time will he wake up? If Aaron goes to sleep at 9:30 p.m. and sleeps 8 hours and 30 minutes, what time will he wake up? Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Tiffany.
8 o'clock.
Not 8 o'clock, but that's a good try. Let's go to Dixon. Jacob?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Dixon history. The Erie Canal was an important transportation link in the early history of the United States. In which state is the Erie Canal located? Pennsylvania, Virginia, New York, or Georgia? Colin?
Pennsylvania.
That's incorrect. According to my paper, let's go down to Richlands. Jaden?
Virginia.
Not Virginia, New York. Richlands literature. Who wrote Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing and Super Fudge? Dixon? And that would be Judy Bloom. Judy Bloom. You knew that too, didn't you, Tiffany? Okay. Dixon, science. Scientists have identified more than 1 million species of animals, but more than 800,000 of them belong to one group. Are they all fish, insects, reptiles, or mammals? Jacob?
Insects.
Insects is right. I was getting ready to say it's Dixon's question. That's who I'm asking it to. Here's your bonus. What kind of insect has the most species known? Is it flies, beetles, mosquitoes, or ants? Okay, give your answer to Aaron. Aaron?
Ants.
It is beetles. Richlands, sports. The bobsled and the skeleton are both dangerous winter sports. There is another one that is very similar. What is its name? Tiffany?
The luge?
That is correct. Bonus question for you, Richlands. This is a sport where a ball is bounced off a walled space with a basket, in which the ball travels at up to speeds of 204 miles per hour. The ball is handmade from Brazilian rubber, 3/4 the size of a baseball, and is harder than a golf ball. What is the name of this sport? Aiden, do you have a guess for your team? It is high-lie. High-lie. Ball moves pretty fast in that. Dixon, math. What do you call an angle that is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180? Aaron?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. For your bonus, what do you call an angle that is less than 90?
Acute.
Acute. That was kind of a gimme, I think. Richlands, world geography. On which European nation is Madrid the capital? Is it France, Germany, Italy, or Spain? Caleb?
Spain.
It is Spain. Here's your bonus. Which of these seas is located in northern Europe? The Mediterranean Sea, Caribbean Sea, Baltic Sea, or the Bering Sea? Aiden?
Baltic or Bering?
I'm sorry?
Baltic.
The Baltic Sea it is. Good. Dixon, history. Who became president after William McKinley was assassinated? Was it Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, Teddy Roosevelt, or William Howard Taft? Richlands? And that would be Teddy Roosevelt. Grammar, Richlands. If I will read you a sentence with an error, tell me what one word needs to be changed. This is the sentence. Sam had never ate octopus before. Sam had never ate octopus before. Jaden?
8.
Not 8. But that's a good try. Let's move up to Dixon. Jacob?
A.
No, it's eaten. He had never eaten. That's okay. Oh, we're not going to get to that next question until round 3, so that's the end of round 2. We'll be back in just a second. Join us then. We still have a 2-point game, 2 points separating the scores right now. This is an excellent match. We have 24 points for Richlands and 26 points for Dixon. This is going to be a neat game. This particular round is one of my favorites because you kind of move a little faster and the bonus passes with the question. We don't have any new participants, so we're ready to begin. True toss-up questions, so get your buzzers ready. Math is the category. Change 135 inches to feet and inches. 135 inches to feet and inches. Naomi?
11 feet 3 inches.
That is correct. Great. For your bonus, 1 mile is 5,280 feet. How many feet are there in 4 miles? 1 mile is 5,280 feet. How many feet are there in 4 miles? Jacob?
21,120.
That is correct. Science. About how far above the surface of the earth does the atmosphere end and outer space begin? Is it 5 miles, 50 miles, 500 miles, or 5,000 miles? Caitlin?
5,000?
Not 5,000, but I'm glad you used one of those choices. Dixon? Aaron?
500?
500 miles. Here's your bonus. Which of these layers of atmosphere is closest to the Earth? Is it the ionosphere, exosphere, troposphere, or stratosphere? Jacob?
Stratosphere.
No, it's the troposphere. Good try. Music. What is a piece of music called to be sung without musical instruments? Caleb?
Instrumental.
No, good try. Dixon? Aaron?
Solo?
No, it's an acapello. Acapello, when you sing a musical piece without instruments. Geography. Which of these nations is not located in Africa? Morocco, Malaysia, Mali, or Malawi? Malawi. Naomi?
Morocco?
Nope, that's incorrect. Let's go down to Richlands. Caitlin?
Malawi?
No, it is Malaysia. It is in Asia. Malaysia is in Asia. That's a good try. Literature. What famous fantasy series begins with a character celebrating his 111th birthday? James?
Dracula?
Not Dracula, but that's a great try. Let's go to Richlands. And it would be The Lord of the Rings, or if you said Fellowship of the Rings, I would have accepted that as well. Famous people. George Washington led America in its struggle for independence. What nation did Mahatma Gandhi lead in its struggle for independence? Jacob?
Israel.
Not Israel. Richlands? Caleb?
Indiana.
Caleb?
Indiana.
That's incorrect. It is India. India. Math question next. What lowest common denominator would you use to add fourths, thirds, and halves? What lowest common denominator would you use to add fourths, thirds, and halves? Aaron?
Twelfths?
Twelfths is right. For your bonus, how much is 2/3 and 1/2 in lowest terms? Do y'all have an answer?
Yes.
Okay, James, give your answer to Jacob. Jacob?
5/6.
No, that's a good try. It's 1 1/6 or 7/6. I would have. It's 2/3 plus 1/2. 6 is going to be the denominator. Let's go to sports. How many gold medals did the U.S. win in 2012 Summer Olympics? Richlands? Okay, the correct answer for that is 46. These are toss-up questions. Either team can ring in. Math tools. What do you call a device with 2 legs that is used to draw circles? Aaron?
A compass?
That is it. For your bonus, what is the instrument used to measure angles? It is usually a transparent square, circular, or semicircular. It's their bonus, Aiden. That's okay. Jacob?
Protractor.
That is it. Let's try science, teams. Which of these words best describes the shape of the Earth? Pyramid, sphere, cube, or trapezoid? Aaron?
Sphere.
That is right. For your bonus, according to astronomers, which heavenly body was demoted from planet to minor planet? James, give your bonus to Jacob. Jacob?
Pluto.
It is Pluto. American geography. Which of these famous places are not in the state of California? The Golden Gate Bridge, Yosemite National Park, Yellowstone National Park, or the Mojave Desert? Jacob?
Yellowstone National Park.
That is correct. It is in Wyoming. Here's your bonus. What state would you be in if you visited cities named Fresno, San Diego, Monterey, and Sacramento? Jacob?
California.
That is correct. Let's try spelling. Spell the first word in the following sentence. They're going to the San Diego Zoo. Connor?
T-H-E-I-R.
That is incorrect. Good try. Let's go to Dixon. James?
T-H-E-R-E. No.
That's incorrect as well, but at least y'all are trying. Capital T, H-E-Y, apostrophe R-E. Now let's shake that one off, and I'm going to turn the page, and let's try true trivia. A national civic club specializes in helping the blind and visually impaired. It is named for a large predatory animal. What organization is it? James?
The Lion. Lion.
That I'll accept that. It's the Lions Club. The Lions Club. Let's go to your bonus. MADD works to reduce highway fatalities. What do the letters MADD stand for? Jacob, y'all have an answer? It's Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Literature teams, in what reference book would you be able to find out who is the world's tallest person, the world's fastest horse, or the world's largest hotel? Caitlin?
World Records.
That is correct, the Guinness Book of World Records. Here's your bonus. In what book would you be able to find the parts of speech of the word mandatory? Aiden? That is correct. Good. For music, what kind of musical note is shown as an oval without a stem? Caitlin?
Whole note.
Whole note is right. For your bonus, if a song is sung, if a song is in 4/4 time, how many whole notes will you find in one measure? Answer team?
4.
That's a good answer, but it's 1. And that is the end of our final round, and we will be right back with our closing announcements and our score. See you then. We really had an exciting match today. We had a total of 88 points scored, which is a lot of points. And we ended with Richlands 32 points and Dixon with 56 points. I like to hear that. Round of applause for yourself. You did all the work. We really appreciate you watching the Elementary Academic Derby, and we hope you'll join us next time. We'll feature Bell Fork and Carolina Forest, and then we will have Richlands and Southwest Elementary. From all of us here at Onslow County Schools, have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you next time.